Hello and a very warm welcome. It's the Nippon Test Series between Sri Lanka and Ireland. As I said, it is a historic Test Series. Let's not forget that Ireland has just played 4 Test matches, but Sri Lanka has played quite a bit. And it is going to be an absolute test for the Irishmen.
Dimut Karunaratne, captain of Sri Lanka. Dimut has the coin.
Tails.
Ireland calls tails.
Tails is the call. It is a head, so Sri Lanka have won the toss. Dimut, what are you going to do on this new pitch and why?
We're going to bat first.
Bat first?
Yeah.
Ireland have made one change to their side. George Dockrell, the evergreen George Dockrell, left arm spinner, tall. He comes into the side for Graham Hume, the seam bowler. A couple of names there would be familiar to you from South Africa and Zimbabwe. Peter Moore played 8 tests for Zimbabwe.
Dimut Karunaratne, Sri Lanka's captain. Very good average, almost up to 40. He's featured in the ICC World 11 or World Test team in the last so many years as one of the most successful openers.
Now this is Nishan Madushka.
Very good player, scores heaps of runs, knows to score runs.
There's a little noise, but it's optimism on the part of Ireland's fielders. Shot, handsome, driven, beautifully driven through covers for 4.
Nicely clipped away. On his pads, very, very strong Karunaratne. It flies to the boundary.
Outside edge probably, Nishan Madushka, he knows it. Nicely bowled by Curtis Scamper, nice line, nice length and plenty of bounce. And Nishan Madushka just going fishing just outside the off stump, nicks off.
Ireland have got there first. Full and driven. So that is a lovely stroke for 4.
Right now, since there are no wickets that are coming your way, it looks as it's so easy. That's half century, another one for Dimut Karunaratne. 35th.
Oh, he's lofted this, one-handed in the end. That's gone a mile high, and it is 6.
That's got him to his 50. That's his 18th. Kusal Mendes, when in this mood, he's thoroughly enjoyable to watch.
Swept away. He's not going to get to this, Peter Moore. And neither is the fielder backward a square. It'll be a boundary to end the 49th over. It brings up the 200 as well for Sri Lanka.
Yes, that's his 100. Very well played 100. A flawless innings. His 15th in his career. Now averaging over 40. Don't forget his best is 244. He's got 34 half centuries as well.
Mendes gets his 100. Kusal Mendes, that's been a very attractive century here in Galle. His 8th Test 100. And he looks set for a very big score. Drags it down, it's short, and that is punished. That's not a good delivery.
Short. Cries of catch it.
The reverse. He'll get a boundary. It's becoming a little bit too easy for the Sri Lankan batters.
Tightens things up now. That's straight. Given. They get a wicket. It did look very straight.
Okay, original decision is out. Pitching in line, impact in line. Hitting the wickets. Go back on field. You're on screen now, signal now.
Sri Lanka 345 for 2.
Oh, goodness. Goodness gracious, flow mutations.
Trying to find his feet. Sees a half tracker that probably almost bounced twice. Reaches for it. And all he can do is find an edge. He sat there for hours.
And that's been punished. Absolutely flattened. They've all gone up. They've all gone up. So has the finger.
It's been an outstanding knock by the captain, Dimuth Karunaratne. The Irish will be happy to see the end of him.
Too short. Too short. Put away by Jayasuriya. And he will get 4 for this. Oh, that's close. That is very close. Yes, it's been given.
Sri Lanka 390 for 5.
Well, it's just tucked it round the corner. It'll be 4 more.
Oh, how close can that be? Close enough. Close enough. Stayed down and rushed him.
De Silva goes for 12. Now 408 for 6. And it's short and wide. Smartly played. He hasn't tried to force it.
.50 partnership between Dinesh Chandimal, Sadira Samara Wikrama. Oh, he's just slipped down the leg side. It's very difficult for Balbirnie to set a field, and that'll trickle down away for 4. It's a half century for Dinesh Chandimal. How he loves batting here at Galle.
.50. His first in Test match cricket, Sadira Samarawikrama.
Chandimal running hard. This is his 100. This is his 100. His 14th Test 100. His 5th at Galle. And Dinesh Chandimal, what a performer he's been. And that should be the 100. It should be, I think. It's slowing down, but it will just beat the fielder. Sadira Samarawikrama take a bow. Well, he's the first wicket keeper who could score 100 since 2016. It's a record that you need to mention. 591 for 6. Right, the Sri Lankans have closed their innings. 591 for 6.
And that's a look at the batting card. Madushka opened yesterday, looked good for the time that he was there, but since then, 400s from the Sri Lankan batsman, 179 for the captain. Kushal Mendis with 140, and then both not out. Chandimal 102, Samarawikrama, a maiden Test 100, 104 and 114 balls, 591 for 6.
Well, they've struggled a lot, the Irish bowlers, no real joy. Camper had 2, Adair has 1. The spinners really toiled hard. Sri Lanka has declared at 591 for 6.
First ball of Ireland's reply.
Right on, no right.
Oh! Gets a wicket with the first ball.
This is brilliant. Angled in, seam shaping away. Pitches, middle stump, leaves him, hits the top of off. Doesn't get any better.
And Murray Cummins out first ball. Again on the patch. Good fielding. Oh, he's claiming a catch. He is claiming a catch, the man at short leg. That's great work.
Andy Balbirnie has hit that right out the middle. Now, where's it hit the fielder? It's actually gone into the hands, popped out, and he's done really well to be able to get. Andrew Balbirnie's gone for 4, Ireland 4 for 2.
Round the wicket. I think that's going to go for 4 through the slip cordon.
Oh, that looks good. Unless there was an inside edge, there wasn't.
Going through, yeah, it's clear bat involved. Go back on field to Kumar. Kumar, I'll get you to change the decision to not out. Bat's involved. You're on screen now, signal now. Thank you.
Finally.
That makes Ireland 74 for 3 as the players take drinks. Are coming in, tossed up, gets another, get him driving.
Curtis Camphor goes without scoring, 74 for 4.
It drops on you and you push a little too early. Nothing wrong with that though.
Hits the top of the off stump. Perfect left arm spinners delivery.
James McCollum, 35 he gets. It's 85 for 5, Ireland.
Now then, they all like this, and so does Kumar Dharmasena. It's another wicket for Jayasuriya, his 4th.
It's Lorcan Tucker.
Four very welcome runs for Ireland. Well, he's picked this up nicely. He's hit it so firmly in front of square.
How close is that? How close is that? Kumar Dharmasena thinks it's out. And it looked out.
Okay, we've got Hawkeye now. Original decision is out. Impact's in line. And it's hitting the wickets. Back on the field to Kumar.
The 3 reds, that's a confirmation that Kumar Dharmasena got it right. And another 5-wicket haul for Prabhat Jayasuriya. Oh, look at that. Like Brian. Doesn't matter whether it's the last over or not. If it's there to be hit, it's quite willing to take it.
Good looking shot. Handsome shot. That will have enough on it for 4. Just. He's gone again. This time he'll get some runs. He'll get 4 using the lofted approach. I was waiting for the short ball, and so too was Lorcan Tucker. He was expecting it, anticipating the short delivery. Great shot. Super shot from Lorcan Tucker. Lorcan Tucker is going to be given out LBW. And he's got to review this.
Okay, the original decision is out. Impact is umpire's call, and hitting the wicket's umpire's call. Go back on field. Original decision.
Oh dear, oh dear. Ireland have lost a wicket. I feel for Tucker. He's batted so well. Thought he deserved a 50 and more for the way he played. That's another. Too easy for Jayasuriya. 7 now for him.
He's gone for a 2-ball duck. 143 for 9.
That's so bad, maybe just outside the off stump or inside it.
Impact in line. Wickets hitting. On screen now. Signal now.
Wow.
Thank you.
Ireland all out for 143. So this is where we stand after the first innings of both teams. Sri Lanka, of course, 591 for 6 with 400s in that innings. Ireland bowled out for 143. They trail by 448 runs. Don't go away. We'll be back with you in a few minutes' time with the second innings of the Irish team. Good start. Couple of slips in.
Outside edge, and Visha Fernando, second time in this test match. Get rid of Cummins, the left-hander.
He goes for naught. That's a pair. Ireland, naught for 1.
Drifts in and straight away, squalic fielder. Oh, Visha Fernando almost had it. And that's sort of a day for Sri Lanka. Everything looks like going their way. But in this occasion, big fast bowler, brilliant effort. But in the end, I should say that was a drop chance.
Oh, taken. Good catch. Very good catch. It's a sharp one.
The Irish captain gets 6 runs to his name. Islander 8 for 2.
Nicely played. Very well controlled. A boundary to end the over.
Gone. Spoke too soon.
McCullum's resistant is finished. Gone for 8 of 28. Ireland 24 for 3. That's it down. Huge appeal. Looks so close and given out. And this time, I think that looks very adjacent.
Lorcan Tucker has gone for 6 and Ireland on the rack, 32 for 4.
Oh, what a catch. Nishan Maduska does it again.
That is a spectacular catch.
Peter Moore gone for 0 of 5 deliveries. Ireland 40 for 5.
Now he decides to go up and over the mid-on fielder, and he does so successfully. Just one bounce.
Well done. Very well done. Through extra cover for 4. Ramesh Mendis searching for spin. Runs short and wide. Now they're looking to play a few shots and they're coming off. He's been in the news for all the good reasons. It's a boundary. That was a poor one.
No, he's not. But Harry Tector's going to put that away towards that grassy bank. Onto it quickly.
Two is the call and comes back for the second and brings up the 50 partnership between Kampa and Tector. Very well played, and right throughout this test match what Tector has done really well. What a catch by Nishan Maduska. He does it for the 3rd time. Anticipation at its best. Wicket desperately, and half of this wicket, in my opinion, has to be given to Nishan Maduska.
Look at the movement. Look at the anticipations. Curtis Kampa out for 30. Sri Lanka have finally got a wicket. It's 100 for 6.
Oh dear, oh dear. He slipped. He's in trouble. It's Tector who has to go.
Yeah, ready to make my decision.
That's a massive blow. He was way short. Harry Tector 42 well-made runs. Islander 108 for 7. The back foot this time. He's flicked that nicely. More in control of it this time. Good hit. That's a very good hit. Long on in place, but he adjusts his body and accesses the ball really well. Hits it to long off. Short again. Easy pickings for McBride. Edge taken. That's a 3rd for Mendes. Dilruwan Pereira was got to 50 in 11 games. McBride's the man walking back.
That has been the problem. That has been the problem. Again, punched away on the onside. That's 4. Runs here. Using the pace, and we'll get a boundary.
Four.
Was it outside the line? They're very confident it's given. Kumar Dharmasena thought about it. He had a good long look. He's referred it.
Okay, original decision's out. Impact in line. Hitting the wickets. You go back on field. Kumar, you stick with the original decision of out. Signal now. You're on screen now, signal. Thank you.
Just got 1 wicket in hand as George Dockrell walks back for 32.
done it. He's done it. And that is the end of what has been an overwhelming victory for Sri Lanka.
Original decision is out. Pitching in line, impact in line. Wickets hitting, go back on field. You can stick your original decision of out. Signal now. Well done, mate.
Well, Adrian Holstock and 11 Sri Lankans gave that out. Sri Lanka winning by an innings and 280 runs. It's their biggest win by an innings to date, beating the win in 2004 in Bulawayo when they beat Zimbabwe by an innings and 254. And Ireland capitulating on this third day of this first Nippon Paints Cup test. Sri Lanka 591 for 6, Ireland 143 and 168. This is a record win for Sri Lanka by an innings and 280 runs.